Hello, everybody. Couple minutes and we will begin. Trickstar's best deck, baby. Lilybell just low priority, I guess. Like, that's not your win con. And if it gets to that point, maybe they should, but they don't. Damn, we got people coming in hot with these signups, bro. Alrighty, we are gonna go ahead and begin. The button has been pressed. How many after drops today? We have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18... 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58. Looks like 58 after drops. That's pretty good. This is, of course, single elimination best of 3. No side deck. Make sure everything's good. Duel Links Grand Prix SE number 4. Hello, Elmaz. Welcome. So good of you to join us. I know you're excited to see some more Trickstar gameplay. Don't you worry, we got you covered, my friend. Let us find the first match of the evening, the morning, excuse me. Hello, Yuki Ann. Welcome. So good of you to join us. Josh Fishy, you brought the spice. Can I trust you? Can I trust that you actually brought the spice? Let me go take a peek. Did you bring the spice? That is not spice. Absolutely, Elmaz. We are a wholesome community here.
Duel.
At the bottom, we have Cosmo Strawman Pass. Setting 2 back row. This is a little bit better than the Cosmo decks are normally capable of putting up. No MST either, so that back row will actually be able to do something today. Tabba, thank you so much for that subscription, my friend. I appreciate you. That means a lot to me. Dr. Dinosaurio, thank you. You are only 11 days off. At the top, hurry. Gonna be normal summoning Swap Cleric into the Link Disciple. This is one of the older versions of the deck list. You've seen innovations such as the Assault Mode package into the Ibly lock, but Swap Cleric for that draw is always a good baseline. Yuki wants to see some Trickstars. If I can find some in the pool of decks, we will definitely do so. Have not had a chance to go over the deck lists just yet, but I'm confident somebody should have brought Trickstar for sure. Trickstars, mod check. Hello, by the way, Metal. Good to see you, my friend. Do we have any Trickstar gamers? After their strong showing in yesterday's tournament, don't tell me ain't nobody showed up with them. Okay, never mind. We found somebody. Perfect. Does not look like they have an opponent yet, so we will have to wait on that. Oh, we found another one. Also doesn't have an opponent. Actually, the Trickstar player has not checked in yet. Don't do this to me, bro. I do see some other spicy decks, however. We got some magical muskets. We've got some Goki. And plenty of Goki. That seems to be the deck that people have really gravitated towards, even though not too terribly much has changed from it. It is interesting how often a single card can make such a profound difference. Alrighty. Legacy key for trap negates. Wow. You don't normally actually see this. Strawman into... And we've only got one option, right? Into the Slip Rider. Slip Rider gonna be able to destroy that World Legacy key. That is very critical here. We needed to be able to use our traps. Electing to not use the Slip Rider's effect, as we do have the Oasis of Dragon Souls, allowing us to pop another card. Actually, Oasis very strong here. Although I am curious why we didn't put ourselves into the Morningstar column. Does feel like it might be a bit of a misplay here, and now the resource engine of Mech Knight is going to come to pass. Revive traps make Tin Can much better. Yeah. I still think this placement was a bit of a... Unless I'm missing something, this was a misplay. Like, why not go into the Morningstar column so we can at least try and take it out? So, Mech Knight Morningstar, if you don't know Yuki, has the ability to make it so that if your opponent attacks a Mech Knight who is not in the same column... Oh, wow. And all of our traps are just dead. If you attack a Mech Knight not in the same column as it, you cannot destroy it by battle, nor can you deal damage. So basically, you can only fight the person right in front of you. And so by not placing the Slip Rider in front of the Morningstar, we were not able to destroy any of the monsters. We will have a Trickstar match after this one. We are going to go ahead and try and at least finish it out.
Duel.
Ripple set from the aggressive back row gameplay from both of our players here. However, yeah. Legacy memory into purple for these searches is a lot stronger than whatever refresh has got going on here. Purple Nightfall returning to the field. Blue Sky effect. Now, if anyone isn't aware, the Mech Knights operate on the columns. What that means is that they care about what cards are in a line in front of each other. All the Mech Knights have a special effect requiring 2 cards to be in the same column. They can be yours, they can be your opponent's. Currently, we have the ability to put Mech Knights on every single one because we have 2 cards, 1 on each side. As such, Curry is going to be able to do pretty much everything that they could want to do here, although they, rather than making any additional plays, they are more than content to just go to combat. We do have lethal on board as long as 2 of these connect. Karma Cut, discarding a card from the hand. We're going to be able to banish a card here. However, we do have the purple Nightfall effect to dodge it. Hello, Laxus. Searching for another copy of Blue Sky, dodging the Karma Cut, a very expensive nothing burger there. However, we did get a copy of Forerunner into the graveyard. Forerunner in the graveyard can be revived if we happen to have a revive trap here. What is it gonna be? Very costly trap, but it does technically synergize with what the deck wants to do here. But again, you look at the resource difference. You've got 3 cards, your opponent has 5 on field, 2 in hand, so 7 cards to your 3. Even if you can somehow survive, you're just so far behind the resource game. Call of the Haunted, even better than Back to the Front in this situation, as we will be able to, well, nope. I was going to say that the Forerunner would be in attack mode, however, the MST is going to be able to take out the Call of the Haunted, so the monster will not return to the field. Oasis of Dragon Souls, the follow-up option, however, this does put it into defense mode, which means that the Forerunner will immediately get bounced to the hand. Curry simply has everything. Wait. Tactical misplay. We forgot that Forerunner cannot be targeted. So Curry activating Compulse, thinking that he's going to be able to bounce his opponent's monster back to the field, put lethal damage through. However, he will instead just waste resources and ensure that his opponent will take no damage. Tactical, because I forgot to read as well, does not even want to trigger the Forerunner, as we do know that it will merely float into Slip Rider, popping that back row. What was very much in Curry's favor suddenly has reversed itself into a much more even game state. Both of the purple Nightfalls are going to return, however. This will open up the potential for rank 8 plays. 5 cards in hand, 3 on the field. That resource game is once again in their favor. World Legacy Key, putting it into the column with the Mech Knight. This will ensure that that trap will be negated as it currently stands. Before it can take effect, we're going to activate our second copy of Karma Cut, sending the Dogfighter to the graveyard. Not only does this remove it, well, first of all, we couldn't activate for Purple Nightfall, which tells us that he has no more monsters in deck. Wait, yeah, so we only have purple left in deck. Got it. Question is, can we get lethal damage on the board? What do you mean sleep stream? We are going to go ahead and spin the Oasis Souls. This will cause our Forerunner to be destroyed. We're going to be able to float into any level 6 or lower. Probably Slip Rider. Slip Rider effect on that back row. It is chainable though, or at least it appears to be. As for the Galaxy package, I'm not quite sure why we didn't go for it. It is a warning point. Doesn't really matter in this situation. Oh, wow. So if we top deck into Farm Girl, isn't this just OTK? Not ideal, but better than nothing. tin can at the end of the turn is going to be able to get a monster back to our hand. We take out the unicorn, tin can effect. Whatever monster we search will, in theory, be able to be floated into. We're going to go for Forerunner, Slip Rider, Dark Lady, randomly adding the Slip Rider to hand. Steadying a back row to try and build a column. Slip Rider is going to go ahead and pop that. Goodbye, Crackdown. And that one simple misplay put Refresh on a path to victory, winning game number 3. The all-important game 3, Curry will be going first. Blessing and a curse in this matchup. Swap Cleric into Link Disciple, get that draw 1. We have a Trickstar matchup ready to watch after this one. We just typically will watch a full match before we move on. People usually want to know who ends up winning. So like right now, both players are up a game. So whoever wins this one will win the match. And as we are playing single elimination, whoever loses will be eliminated from the tournament. Summoning the Morning Star, setting back row did not activate the effect, which tells us that we probably already have the secrets. What skill is Curry playing? I don't think we revealed it. But the only skill that wouldn't announce itself on Playmaker is probably Monster Move. We got the big think going on here. Normal summoning tin can. How many sets do we have? Set 1, set 2. We will activate the World Legacy Secrets. This will negate Tin Can's effect during the end phase. However, we can tag out here. Not that it would necessarily do anything. Don't tell me people are actually citing Exiled of the Wicked. It's typical, well, in side deck tournaments they are, but it's typically for Infernoid, not for whatever else you're talking. Okay. Okay, Curry, you're just bullying at this point. Double MST to take out both of the back row. We will be sitting on literally a tin can, which will get negated. And just like that, that simple play enough to shut down Cosmo. Unfortunate. Well, thank you, Refresh, for showing it off for us. Deck still sucks, but we appreciate you trying to make it work. Alrighty. You asked for it, Yuki. We got some Trickstar gameplay. We are going to be watching some replays here. They are in Game 3, but I would like to see Games 1 and 2 as well. We have Zaga Zaga at the bottom. We have Playmaker at the top. Playmaker appears to actually be on Code Talkers, no less. Yeah, there's not a lot you could have done there, Refresh. That's simply one of those games where your opponent literally had the out. Decode Talker hitting the field off of L phase and microcoder effect. This does mean we're going to be able to bring back our Lady Debug, add a copy of Crosswipe. We will be able to activate our skill, and we are big chillin'. Oh, we are going even further beyond into Firewall Dragon. And then our Decoded Alive is going to be able to bring back the Decode Talker. Or rather, excuse me, bring the Encode Talker. Candina effect, adding Festival to hand. Festival activation, 2 tokens. This is going to allow us to go into Crimson Heart. Firewall Dragon attempting to bounce. We're going to chain our Licorice. We're going to go ahead and dodge that. Crosswipe. We're going to dodge again. We're going to use both of our Licorices to go into Crimson Heart a second time, activating 3 effects, gaining the life points of our Link Monster's effect or attack, which puts us at 6,000. We're then able to use Crimson Heart's effect. We discard a Korobane to draw 2 cards, setting 1 back row. Played around those disruptions very well by having 2 Licorice in hand. Feels good. We're going to activate the Graveyard effect of the Recoded Alive, bringing back our Decode Talker. We have 1 Crimson Heart against a... We're watching a replay, so that's why it's going faster. I just wanted to give you all of the Trickstar gameplay. Going into Link Disciple, summoning Sea Archiver. This will allow us to then go into the Security Dragon. Security Dragon's going to be able to bounce the Crimson Heart. We will dodge for the 3rd time. Korobane will allow us to survive the assault. We're going to activate Dark Hole to wipe the field. Festival to bring the tokens, put a monster back on the field. Candina in hand, lethal damage. This is actually, I mean, we got really lucky with those licorices, but god damn. Alrighty, game number 2. We're going to see a normal summon Candina. Love to see it. Activating the effect to search for Trickstar Festival. Festival effect is going to allow us to go into our Crimson Heart. Activating 3 effects. Targeting Crimson Heart. Gain 2,000 life points. Activate the effect. Discard 1. Draw 2. We did give our opponent a draw off of that, however. He is going to have a ton of resources to work with here. Widget Kid is going to get hit with a warning point, but I don't think so. We're going to go ahead and econ take the 1 of sack Lady Debug into backup secretary. Book of Moon on the Lady Debug, but that's fine. We got Mathmech Subtraction in hand. We're going to use Subtraction and Microcoder to go into Code Talker. Microcoder effect, Licorice to dodge here. Might be a little premature. We're gonna go further beyond into Decode Talker. Code Talker alive, putting the trap into the grave, or into the spell and trap zone. We're going to use all the materials to go into Firewall Dragon. And yeah, we definitely misplayed here. We needed to save this bounce. Firewall Dragon, returning Licorice to hand. Attack 1, attack 2, attack 3. And even with 6,000 life points, that is lethal. JG, just noticed your raid. I'm sorry, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, we go live to game number 3. Yeah, that definitely felt like a misplay on Zaga's part. We should not have bounced a Licorice so quick, so soon. We potentially could have lived there. All right, Zaga at the top, leading things off with the Trickstar Festival. Into Crimson Heart effect after using 3 effects, discarding a Licorice. Set 1, 3 back row. We're gonna warning point on the Lady Debug, but we have the answer once again, taking out a bluffed Dark Hole. This is not looking good for Zaga, unfortunately. Needle Sealing to wipe the field. But we can keep going into Code Talker. Code Talker adding Cross Wipe. We will take out the Licorice. Cross Wipe to destroy. But we top decked into Candina. Bro. We will see an end phase there. Normal summon Candina for the 2nd time. Not gonna lie, Playmaker here popped off pretty hard, but just not enough. Unfortunate. And Zaga will win game number 3. Trickstar will continue onwards into the tournament. What do I think of the Legacy event and the card pool? I enjoy Legacy duels, and card pool can always be improved. It is a fun diversion, is kind of the best way I will put it. I definitely would like to do some... I would like to do a Legacy Duel tournament at least one time. It would be fun. Let's see if we can go ahead and find another match. Let us go watch this one. Here's a deck you don't see. Well, one deck that we're following and one deck that is unusual. Just a friendly reminder that this is a rebroadcast of a previous stream. GrandHarrier is not live at the moment and therefore cannot interact with chat. Please check his Discord for updates on future streams. Smile. Activating 3 effects, gaining 2,000, discard 1, draw 2, our opponent. Yo, is that best deck? Water Xyz, let's go! Giving Water Xyz even more cards to work with. Bottomless Trap Hole on Abystius. Not sure about that one, but okay. We're gonna activate Abystius for the second time. The Marksman targeting the Bottomless. We will get Bottomless again. We're activating second copy of Moray of Greed. We're gonna draw Abystius. Maybe this time it'll go through. Deep Sea Diva. Into a needle ceiling, bro. Just let this man play the game. Oh my... Heisenberg, I am so unbelievably sorry for you, bro. That was disgusting. Holy Jesus. Waiting for game number 2. You would like to see a Trickstar deck list? We got you. I want you to go to this website and I want you to click on the Trickstar tab and you will find several different deck lists that have either gotten King of Games or placed in tournaments. Alrighty. Game number 2, Heisenberg actually going to get to play the game uninterrupted. Are we going Trishula to hand rip? No, we're going Croc. Croc draw 2. Okay. Not the worst, although pretty hefty investment. Croc pass. Can we play through this? Probably. Except when you get Darkhold. Water Xyz is near and dear to my heart. But, yeah. We do not have the ability to put lethal on board, however. We will set 3 into a Korobane, putting us on a 1-turn clock. What time is it for me? It is 3:43 a.m. Normally I would have a cam going at this time, but I rolled out of bed. I am in my pajamas. We're going to summon Abystius, discarding Dragoons, searching for a copy of Gund and probably Diva? Hello, Inari. Excuse me, is that a copy of Mermail Abyss a Megalol? We are threatening a Trishula 0 here. You're leaving for an hour, in an hour for a job interview. Hey, don't be nervous. Oh my god, and Yasui's letting it happen. Did we really have no way to interrupt this? Well, okay. Sure, I will absolutely trade my Trishula for your entire board. And then immediately float into a Trishula. Oh, lethal on board. Here we go. Show me that Abyss Megalol. What was the back row? We had a Bottomless, a Laurel, which is the revive, and a Lance. So, nothing. A Megalol, Trishula, lethal. Game number 2 going to Heisenberg. Is who Kagari?
Duel.
Alrighty. Heisenberg going to be leading things off once again with the ideal opener, though. Well, except that we've very clearly telegraphed Abyss Gund in our hand, which is unfortunate. proc draw 1. More Ray of Greed, sending back that Gund and Marksman. Additionally, normal summoning the Heavy Infantry, activating Territory of the Shark. To go and do an Abyss Dweeber. We now have 2 forms of interaction. We have the Abyss Dweller pop. We've got the Croco pop. Simply open Dark Hole, bro. Normal summon Candina. Candina effect, grabbing Festival. The question is, can we put lethal on the board? Festival effect. Into Crimson Heart. Activating Korobane effect. We now have lethal on the board, and unfortunately for Heisen, we don't even activate our skill, bro. The disrespect. Yeah, I think I'm slowly coming around on Dark Hole. I think I was more worried about it than it actually ended up being. Like, can it lead to Saki OTKs? Sure. But it can also turn matches that were very obviously going to be, like, virtually impossible to win into winnable. So, like... I think I'm okay with it. Kindly do not vibe in the chat, please. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let us see if we can find another spicy matchup. Ooh. One of the other decks in the meta that is on the rise. Grand's TLDR. Dark Hole is very powerful, but it's also very powerful. True! Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Wait. Why are you not working anymore? Hello? Hello, Slow Glow. Weren't you already here? Why are you helloing? Why did my round thing just disappear? Bro. Hello? Oh, I moved it behind the overlay. Random. Goki being used by the character who uses Goki. This is odd. True! Master G is a true role player. Sunlight Wolf, adding back the circle, activating circle effect to get foul to hand. And we just... Wait. What? Did we really not want to... We really didn't want to give our opponent a search? Okay. Taking out the needle ceiling, Goki rematch and lethal damage incoming. Master G will win it in a 2-0 victory. Well done. We continue to watch new decks. Do we have some Cosmo players left? I think we had one and they lost. So unfortunately, no. We do, however, have Kuya Hertz on Magical Muskets. We're going to add a copy of Starfire to hand, set 1, Book of Moon, get out of here. This will allow us to make our plays completely unhindered. Trickstar Festival. Allowing us to make our Crimson Heart play. 3 effects, gain 2,000 life points. Use our effect. We're going to go in, but not lethal quite yet. We will put our opponent on exactly 3 card draws. We're really going to need to deal with that Licorice if we don't want to die. Is Muskets good? Muskets are not bad. How about that? Are they good? That remains to be seen. Taking out the Licorice, meaning we're no longer on the clock. Taskbar effect of allowing us to search for a musket card from our deck. Activating their spells and traps from hand is kind of busted. I mean, it's really good, but the downside is all your monsters are god-awful, like, stat-wise, so it's pretty hard for you to put lethal on board. And there are ways to play around it. We're going to use Cross Dom. If we have a Korobane, we do survive this. And not only do we survive, but it's lethal damage in the reflect. And Zaga will win game number 1. Waiting for both players to return to the table. Oh. We missed game number 1. That was a 2-0. Unfortunate for Kuya. Let us find another match. Thank you, Slow Glow. Appreciate it. Alrighty, we have CJ Skull versus Hosem. CJ is currently up a game. Any Starry Nights today? No, not even close. We will have the breakdown a little bit later. Do we really not have a Pepe Law? What? Oh, we need to fix that. Okay, why is that an emote? Well, apparently he doesn't want to recognize it yet. Anyway, Hosem, can you break this board? One back row, we have a Goki the Master Ogre negate. We are big thonkin'. Okay, I guess we're scooping. We looked at that board and just noped the hell right out. What do we want to watch now? Murata, no offense, but are you... how to put this politely? Hold on, let's Google search this. How to politely ask someone if they are stupid. In Russia, we have intelligent thoughts have always followed him, but he was faster. Okay. I would agree with you, but then we would both be wrong. What else we got here? I mean, I know this one. Sharp as a marble, that one. They got 2 brain cells, and both of them are fighting for 3rd place. Murata couldn't pour water out of a boot with instructions on the heel. It's better to be silent and thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. In Greece, they have a saying, when it was raining brains, you had an umbrella. A common mistake that people make when trying to design something completely foolproof is to underestimate the ingenuity of Murata. And I completely missed that game. What? Normal Candina, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, short. Game number 1. Going to Zaga. Oh no, David! You can't lose to the girls! Murata could hide their... Well, okay, I don't know if this applies. Murata, do you celebrate Easter or not? You do not. Okay. We'll skip that one then. It would not be appropriate to say that you could hide your own Easter eggs. Hello, Sean. Activating Compulse on the Crimson. Get out of here. We got a Neos Knight. We're facing down. Set 1. More. Set 2. More. Oh, Murata, it is impossible to underestimate you. Murata, you're the reason we have warning labels. Normal summoning Stratos with the intention of probably grabbing a copy of we would have liked to have had a liquid, but we don't, so we are forced to Miracle Fuse here. Okay, but to be fair, Valk, how am I gonna know, like, ways that Greeks and Russians insult intelligence? Going to the battle phase. Not even Horobane would be enough right now. Murata is so far behind, he thinks he's first. If I don't stop bullying Murata, you will make my Trickstars disappear in the Shadow Realm. Heck, wait. Zufo Albert, thank you so much for the follow. If you were half as smart as you think you are, you'd be twice as smart as you really are. Murata, please don't cancel me, thank you. Going in on the Stratos. Horobane effect. Activating Licorice. Going in once more. This will eat a Book of Moon. Understandable. And this will put David on draw your last pathetic card, Magri. Okay, that's a really good card. Bro. Stratos into Liquid. Like, literally could not have top decked better. Activating Favorite Duel, sending Liquid to the graveyard for the final copy of Miracle Fusion. Murata, kindly do not, and I quote, heck Trickstars. All right, we're going to be able to clear the field here and get in 1,800 damage. We do have Candina in hand, though, so going to come down to whatever we top deck and whatever that back row is. Almost finished building Trickstars. Oh, we are simply a better gamer. Okay, you top deck Stratos, I top deck Licorice. It's just that easy. This right here is literally peak Yu-Gi-Oh! You literally can't script it any better than this. Now the question is, what do we do? Do we add a copy of Festival to go into our... looks like we are going to do, in fact, just that. Activating Festival. Orobane would not have been lethal here. Do you go for Crimson Heart, activate your effect, and gamble? Free effects, activating. That one. Did we draw into Korobane? We did not draw into Korobane. We end turn. Set one, go to battle. Book of Moon will answer the Neosinite. And it all comes down to that back row. We will get the concession scoop. Zaga Zaga defeating David. I don't think that was game 2 though, was it? That wasn't a 2-0. Am I just heckin' dumb? That was a 2-0. Congratulations, Zaga. Alrighty, let us find another match. Is JG playing? I think he did, but he might have lost. Yeah, he lost 2-1, unfortunately. Send you my energy you're about to pull for your third Candina. Sean, why are you giving in to the Trickstar hype? Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. We have an aggressive set 3 from Master G, who, if you remember, is on Goki. Activating Dancing Needle, searching for a copy of Cross Dom. Cross Domination. We're going to be able to activate our effect, buff ourselves up. Taking out the Casper. But that's alright. We got another one. Activating Pot of Duality. Adding off of the top 3. Another Cross Domination. We will then activate Aspar's effect for another Dancing Needle, taking out the Headbat. Attempting to Suprex, additionally summon a Goki from our hand. We will fail to do so as we get cross-dommed. Jet Ogre effect, Headbat, Suprex are gonna activate. We're still sitting on, when will the next $1 UR deal be? Potentially with the anniversary, but I can't actually remember exactly. Taking out the Jet Ogre, bro. That isn't a guarantee, by the way. The only time that I know it happens for sure is during stuff like the World Qualifier. It'll be in February? Okay. Activating Dancing Needle again. Get Banishing, searching for a copy of Desperado. We are controlling this match perfectly here. Going in, MST, taking out the back row. We will Octo Stretch to survive, activating Dark Hole, Dancing Needle one time to make sure that our opponent has less resources to work off of, and we will just pass, bro. We just don't get to play the game here. We likely still have access to a cross dom. Will we see another Dancing Needle? We do not. Very unusual for them to be on 3, so that makes sense. Caspar's effect, adding a copy of Star. Whoa, we're getting real low on the deck size there, bro. Chill, bro. Going into a Jet Ogre. Adding a Rescorpio and finishing move, but if we have that third cross dom, it's just over. Activating finishing move. We would really love to have 3 effects here, I think. I literally don't think we can attack here. What do you do, Master G? I mean, surely we have cross dom here, right? Right? Also, why did we use finishing move if we were just going to go into unicorn? Do we really not have a third copy of Cross Dom? And we also didn't attack? Were we only able to attack because of... There's the cross dom. Gotcha. Why didn't we attack there? He couldn't. What card was stopping us from attacking? Is it finishing move? Finishing move. Doki finishing. So this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot declare attacks except with Goki monsters. Okay, got it. I don't think anyone was saying that he could win, Giorfio. Hello, Aaron. No. Nobody was saying he would win. We were just confused for a moment. Well, I was the one mostly confused because I didn't read. I made an oopsie. Alrighty. Giorfio's gonna lead things off. I have never played TCG. How do players, judges follow up on card rules and change? What do you mean exactly? Can you give an example? We have Caspar Pass. We will activate Cross Domination in response, negating the additional summon and getting ourselves a search. Why would somebody run Point Boost Alpha over 3 effects? Role-playing purposes. Please note Chiquitos in the chat, please. Appreciate it. How do you track them? Do players forget to activate cards? All the time, Algo. It kind of depends. If it's something that's easily corrected, you can just correct the game state. If it happened a long time ago, then it becomes accepted game state. And you just go, well, that's it. You guys messed up your pyramid. Alien HR, you literally had one job. So like if the issue was something like the card was mandatory, a lot of times they'll just like, you'll have to do the effect. If you forgot an effect and it was not mandatory, then it just becomes an oopsie on your part. And you basically, you just don't get to do it. You should have remembered it was on you. There's also the concept that it is up to both players to maintain correct game state, which means that if you know that your opponent has an effect and choose to not say anything, you can actually get in trouble. So you, as the opponent, are required to basically be like, hey, you forgot that effect. I mean, obviously that can be hard to remember, but what judges are going to do is track that stuff over time, where they'll do stuff like, okay, this player has been misplaying. Excuse me? Finally! Finally! Somebody plays my... Wait a second. Are you main decking this? Bro. Aw, Master G, what are you doing? Giorfio, please go ahead and surrender. I know you're in the chat. You win. Yeah, he side decked a Pokemon.
Duel.
Oh, Murata, did you apply to be a moderator for Amaranth? Let me see if I can find it. People were having a little bit of fun with this one. Hello, Sen Poppy. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. We were discussing the fact that Murata applied to be a Twitch mod for Amaranth. The funny part, though, is the typo. Some positions will be laid. Obviously meant paid. How goes it, Sen Poppy? We are is this round 4 still, or did we move on to round 5? We are still round 3 here, yes. Alrighty. Goki Suprex getting negated here. We really needed that to go through. We are going to be able to take out the Abyss Dweller, though, so that is something. But the resource disparity here, we're going to need a really high impact back row here. By the way, Sen Poppy, have you announced what we discussed yet? Or is that still on the hush hush? Okay, you've talked about it. Okay, cool. Oh, why aren't you working? Do I really not have a let him cook? Oh my god, how do I not have a let him cook? Wait, I do. Oh, it's all capitals, that's why. Oh, I mean, it's I guess Sen Poppy and Mango are going to be doing a charity stream in February, and they invited me, which is really cool. I will definitely be participating. A charity tournament, rather. Alrighty, going into Ningirsu, we're going to be able to send here, removing the last pathetic defense. Goodbye, Suprex. Duel Links. Will be interesting because who knows what the meta is going to be like in February. It could be wildly different. Rockets. We do be getting rockets. It could be Exodia Turbo meta. It could be anything, man. You never know. Which number month is February? 7. Attack number 1, Octo Stretch. Attack number 2, Lethal. And Osama wins in a 2-1 victory. Well done. Or War Rocks will get their searchable TTH and become tier 0. Okay. I would unironically, no cap, be down for that. Alrighty. We will not be watching that mirror match. We could watch that one. So what do we got here? We got Phantom Knight versus Magical Muskets. We have a Trickstar mirror match. We have Goki versus Mech Knight. We're gonna go watch. I think we're gonna go ahead and go watch the Phantom Knight and Musket deck. That's a matchup we have not really seen. Are PKs running new trap? I can tell you nothing. Only that they are Phantom Knights.
Duel.
Activating Phantom Strategy. We're going to go ahead and send our cloak to the graveyard, allowing us to get the materials we need to make a Leviair the Sea Dragon. Leviair effect, bringing back the ancient cloak. We're going to add a copy of Fogblade to hand. We're going to set 1. We're going to set 2. Keep 1 in the hand and pass. RPK's Exodia Turbo. They are not explicitly, but there's technically nothing that stops you from doing so. You could thin your deck via the PK effects. Normal summoning Caspar, putting it in a column that already has a spell trap, which will give us a free activation at some point in the future. All these monsters are going to require one of our spell traps to get over. Not sure about this one. Shotgunning Fogblade onto the Caspar. I guess technically if we do this, we're no longer going to be allowed to activate. Wait. Would this negate the ability to play the magical muskets from your hand? Or is that a I mean, not that it matters. Surely we have a way to deal with it. All it takes is a Desperado. It's turn 1, Caspar won't plus. True. Oh no, Giorfio, are you... Bro. Did we forget about that effect? The condition of balance? I think that's a Forgore scoop right there. Hey, 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 we all do it. Come on. Dookie deck. Which deck are we referring to, Aoife? Both decks are based. But which is more based is the question.
Duel.
Just remember, we only have to survive until February for more PK support and Raid Raptor support. You know it's coming. We may have said it was coming in December, but no, really, for reals, it's coming in February. Trust. Raiders Night one time, Copage. True. Where's the gimmick spice? Dr. Dinosaurio is in fact waiting for an opponent right now in round number 4. I've just very deliberately ignored watching him. I do not wish to be party to this support. Honestly, I don't even know how he made it to top 8. Check PayPal, etc. I want to know how much support will Duel Links give to the worms? What worms specifically? I mean, worms have only been good a few times in the game's history, right? I mean, they could probably give us some kind of Tenyi deck and it would be fine. Like, just like pure Tenyi. That could be pretty fun. We are not getting Sword Soul anytime soon. Chill, bro. I think you could unironically bring Tenyi to the game and they would probably be pretty good. DP and bundle, bro, chill. Any responders, Caspar? Hello, Nif. Going into the Leviair. Surely this will command a response. We currently have the top 8 fully decided. We have a Salamangreat mirror match. We have a Trickstar mirror match. We have this one, PK versus Magical Muskets. And then we have Goki versus Gimmick Puppets. Bring back Grass from Forbidden. It is both an incredibly based and awful suggestion at the same time. Activating or special summoning rather Silent Boots, Magical Muskets, Dancing Needle, gonna be able to really mess up his day here. This feels incredibly unwinnable for Dwan. We are just immediately going to go to the battle phase, and we are raging that we do not have Cross Dom in hand. I didn't get the memo on why Casitas is forbidden. The TLDR on that is that Konami is very hesitant to put in untargetable, indestructible walls into the game, because it does make it so that a lot of decks are literally unplayable. Powers monsters just do not sync up with the philosophy behind Duel Links. Because Casitas doesn't allow Konami to sell bad decks. I mean, are those decks not only bad because of Casitas? We are not getting Leo. Chill. How much longer can we hold out, Duan? Invoked Rika's. No. There is the dock. Gonna allow us to beat over the Silent Boots. Book of Moon will ensure that we survive one more turn. But at this point, what are we hoping to do? Like, realistically speaking. We are hoping against hope to actually find a way out of this downward spiral. He's holding out until Mirror Force gets released. True. It's just a week away. Legendary Mirror Force. It's just a week away. Can't believe it. Not lethal yet. What is the best of the bad animations in your opinion, Nif? I'm not talking about like the monster ones. I'm talking like the God Says No. And, you know, the Imperial Order. You love Crossout? But he points to that stick, bro. He's like, no. There are a bunch of ones that I would love for them to like actually add animations for. And I just want them to be like over the top. Like, okay, I'm gonna get a little like nudge here. Okay, you know, get your glasses out. I want it to be when you play terraforming. If you remember from Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock or whatever, or no, maybe it's 2. No, Wrath of Khan. When they do the footage of like the Genesis project where it's like showing the planet being terraformed. I want that effect. I want to play terraforming and have like a 10-second animation of the entire duel field being like terraformed into a lush and vibrant world. Yeah, yes, literally just show that clip. The whole movie. I mean, not gonna lie, I wouldn't be mad if every time you're comboing me, I was just able to watch a movie. Like, could you imagine they actually... No, like, hear me out. Hear me out. Imagine if when you're playing against a combo deck, you have like a little movie within a movie, like a little, you know, picture-in-picture that you can like resize and whatnot. And when your opponent's like comboing, you can just kind of like drag that down and you don't have to leave the client. You can still see what your opponent's doing. But then every time that it gets back to your turn, you can pause the movie very easily. They could make deals with the various movie companies to be allowed to play those movies through the client. Pyramid of Light and Bonds Beyond Time is all you get. You don't even get Dark Side of Dimensions. That's rough, bro. All right. Well, we've avoided them up until now, but I guess with a heavy heart and a reluctant sigh, we'll go on. I thought you were just like trying to leave out like the good movie. Like on purpose, so that we only had bad movies to watch. Yeah, I said it. Pyramid of Light is bad. What? What are you gonna do about it? You book me, I book you. Activating Gimmick Puppet Destroys effect. We're gonna go into the Chimera Doll effect, adding Terror Baby. We know Resident Sleepers. Anubis scenes were iconic. Bro, I can't even remember what happened in that movie. And you're trying to tell me it's iconic. A single Book of Moon interrupting our plays here. Ranks Zexal third ahead of GX and disses Pyramid of Light. Yeah, what of it? Release try-mid loading just for fun? Not even for fun, just release it. Oh, did you not see my hot take yesterday, Nif? Chat asked me to do the order, and this is what my order was. Judge me. Do it. Judge me. I stand before you, ready to be judged. Yeah, I said it. 5Ds is the best. What? What is your order, Nif? Are you like an Arc V stan? No, you guys just don't understand. Like, Aster Phoenix got his redemption arc. You haven't watched Arc 5? Okay, fair. So if it's not Arc 5, then that means Nif is like what? A GX guy or a DM guy? He's dogging on Zexal. He hasn't watched Arc 5. That literally leaves DM or GX or Vrains, I guess. Although if you choose Vrains, like, come on, bro, really? Like, Vrains is cool and all. But like, number one cool? I don't know about that one. DM, GX, 5D. Okay, hold up. You can't rank two at the same one. Is GX or 5Ds higher? That's cool, but which one's higher? They are not the same. I refuse to accept your list unless you put one of them above the other. And I'm going to assume because you put GX first, and you wrote it first, that your actual second is GX. Tell me, Nif, why do you hate Zexal? Oh, we're one of those. Yu-Gi-Oh! Stopped after season 0. I read the manga online before you could order it from your local Barnes and Noble. Get me wrong. We had this conversation in chat yesterday, along with the whole discussion, the ranking. Like, I like a lot of the characters in GX, but I think what I hated about GX was just how, outside of a very few duels, the fusion nature of it means that so many of the duels are just incredibly boring. Like, oh, I'm gonna blow my entire hand of cards to summon like Rampart Blaster. Okay, to be fair, some of the Zexal duels are also not the greatest, especially early on. I'm not going to defend them. I ain't out here being like, yo, this is peak interactive Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, yes, that did happen sometimes. It happened every time. Okay, every time is also a subset of it happened, or rather sometimes is a subset of all the time. However, counterpoint, what was good about Zexal? That they had a raccoon making a toast with a dude. I mean, are we just dead here? The more I think about it, in hindsight, I might actually rate Arc 5 a little higher. I mean, how much higher though? That's the question. Maybe like 1 or 2 spots. Maybe 1. Maybe 2. Like I'm I don't. I don't know how. I think Vrains is also the one that I'm kind of iffy on, like where I would actually put it. Like technically speaking, it's probably got the most quote unquote technical duels. And with that, the doctor has left the building. Goodbye. Rest well, Dr. Dinosaurio. Appreciate you as always. Rest well. And, hopefully today treats you well. Happy birthday. How do I survive without sleep? What? What won between PK and Musket? It was Musket. In fact, we are watching that player right now. Round number 5 in the top 4, Zaga Zaga versus Georfio. On the other side of the bracket, we have Goki versus Salad. Alrighty, our opponent is on. Six cards because of the Crimson Heart draw. Off of the top, we're gonna find a copy of. Do we take the we have a monster, right? But if it's not Caspar, do we take Caspar? Adding the Caspar to hand. Zexal and GX both pretty bad. Any of the animes with 7-year-olds as pro. So how do you feel about sevens wandering? Have I watched any of Sevens? A little bit. That's the one with like the... they did some questionable Japan-only things in that series. I'm sorry, but I will never get over Lollymom. Removing both copies of Trickstar Festival from the graveyard, putting Candina to 0. We will now attack the Candina. Not waiting for the battle phase. Are we gonna do we have Licorice here? Can we Licorice effect? No delay. A lot of resources we've expended. I mean, the music has been amazing across the entire series, like hands down. Horobane effect. Did not have steady hand. Hello, Fan Luna. Do we also have Licorice in hand? If we do, that should seal the game. I mean, to be fair, any summon... Oh, there you go, Candina. And that actually was game number 2. Zaga won game number 1, which means we will have a finals with Trickstar once again. Wait, no, I lied. Lied. That was only game 1. Why did I think it was game 2? Wait, no, it was. The room didn't update yet. So look here. If you look at the room members, it said Zaga Zaga's won 1 game. And then you go look at the room replays and there's 2 of them. Go watch game number 1 real quick. I may be sleepy, but it's not my fault.
Duel.
Crossdom, Book of Moon, Forbidden Lance. Searching for a copy of Doc. We will take out the Licorice, but only barely. Candina effect. Second Crossdom. Getting Dancing Needles. Going into Foxglove Witch, burn for 1, activating Desperado, we apparently forgot what Foxglove Witch does here. Well, I mean, I guess we didn't forget, we had no choice. Hello, Ezekiel. How are you doing? I can certainly add you. No problem. Added. So this is top 4 before the grand finals. This will be game number 1.
Duel.
Alrighty. 2 back row, Book of Moon will stop the first part of the Goki play, but that's fine. We've got a head bat, but we will eat a second Book of Moon, in which case we will see a wall of Goki. Salamangreat player, free to make all of their plays without interruption here. Are we gonna be The brackets are incredibly out of date. I apologize. Let me go grab those. Bracket challenge level impossible. Bracket. There you go. Alrighty, one back row. Can we play through it? Goki rematch. Going for the head bat and the octo stretch. We could be looking at a needle ceiling, in which case we want to wait for our opponent to fully commit. Nightmare Phoenix will ensure that is not a possibility. Book of Moon. On our own Falco. Okay. Why did we not make an Abyss Dweller? Are we just not running Abyss Dweller here? Are we not running the Dweller? No, sometimes, like, the extra deck for Salad is kind of fluid. There are different options you can go with. Yes, we are live, Lights Mom. Hello, IK Fire. Did you go to the website, open the tournament article, and look at your deck list with awe and reverence? Easy. I do not appreciate how many icons you have here. I feel like we need to remove some of those. Activating 3 effects, otherwise known as 1 effect, because when are you ever going to use any of the others? Literally back up to TCG lethal or TCG life points. CJ Skull winning game number 1. Okay, game number 2. Akashi gonna be looking to bring it back.
Duel.
Mod stream jacking. Can you clarify exactly what you mean by that? Today's top 4 was actually very interesting. We had Trickstar, Magical Muskets, Goki, and Salamandrate. No, I don't know, Whirl. Could you please clarify? On summon of Gazelle, we will trigger the warning point. No sending, no using as part of material, no attacking. However, we do have the foul effect. Probably going to send the Gazelle here to lock down the other back row. Foxy effect. Off of the top, we will find a copy of Jack Jaguar. Funny that, we were just talking about you. Phalanx. I'm gonna grab a copy of our field spell here. Yes, it has other connotations, Light's mom. I will allow you to look it up yourself. Wouldn't want to spoil it for you. Going into the Nightmare Phoenix, we're going to force out that back row. This is a pretty hefty investment. Really? Oh, we were locked down, so that is something. Getting in for 2,000 damage, putting our opponent on a one-turn clock. One back row. Simply draw no monsters. I do not believe I've seen a Goki deck brick that hard in quite a while. Isn't monster the main things in Links? Yeah. So our opponent is on a 26 card deck, and I would say almost 3/5 of it is monsters. So we managed to find pretty much all of our back row and no monsters.
Duel.
All right, we're gonna have to survive off of one back row. Show us what you got, CJ. We really shut down their plays with a single Book of Moon. Okay. We're gonna summon an Octo Stretch, immediately get hit with a Book of Moon. You book me, I'll book you. Unfortunate. Activating Dark Hole here. We are banking on our opponent's final back row being non-interaction. And we probably don't have an option here, but we are currently calculating a line to lethal. Really? Adding Octo Stretch. Interesting. Not sure why we did that. Able to wall up after that Dark Hole. Is there literally anything that Salamangreat can't do? Oh, and there you go. Wipe the field. Set one back row. Pass. Falco into foul. This is single elimination, Ramono. It's just best of 3. The SE, the single elimination version of our events, is 1 deck, no side, best of 3, single elim. It says round 5 here, but it's really top 4. I just use the same graphics. So whoever wins this match will go on to the grand finals facing Zaga Zaga and his Trickstar deck. Trickstar is a real thing now, at least for the moment. Single elimination, not best of 1. No, best of 1 is awful. At least in my opinion. Best of 1 means you lose to a brick. It's much harder to lose to 2 bricks out of 3. That was an incredibly bad. That Book of Moon, I don't know about that one. We do have an Octo stretch. Is that lethal through Octo? Yep, lethal through Octo. Nakashi wins game number 3, proceeding onwards to the finals. Congratulations to both duelists. Gonna take a brief 1-minute break. Be right back, guys. Okay, we back. Stream isn't over yet, Fan Luna. What are you doing? You got one more match to watch. Welto, thank you so much for the follow. Just waiting for both players to enter the room. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Shui, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. We raiding with the quote anti-monkey flip brigade. How long ago did they upgrade DSOD? Like end of the year-ish? Regardless, here we go. Your grand finals. Zaga Zaga at the top on Trickstar. Akashi at the bottom on Salamangreat. Let's do it. Leading things off with a Salamangreat Foxy finding off the top. A copy of Circle. We will proceed onwards into our Balinks. Balinks effect, searching for the field spell Gazelle. Special summoning, sending likely Jaguar to the graveyard. Activating Foul effect on top of it. Must be nice. We have everything. Sunlight Wolf, Sanctuary. Reincarnation Summon. Now able to return that circle to our hand. Jaguar effect, sending the other Sunlight Wolf back into the extra deck, allowing us to go plus even further, adding the Gazelle back to hand. This is about as perfect of a setup as you could hope for. We will go into the Abyss Dweeber. Set 1. Set 2. And pass. One playable back row, because we know the other is a circle. While it obviously will give us the resources for the follow-up turn, our main concern is playing through this one. Activating Trickstar Light Arena. First time I think we've seen this all stream long. We're going to target one of those back row. Lock her down. Normal summoning Licorice, special summoning Korobane, not ideal here. We will go into Crimson Heart, Light Stage Arena's effect. What skill does Yusei use for Salad? Ties that bind. Returning the Korobane to hand, will we activate Crimson Heart's effect? Is the question. Can we activate it? Well, yes, of course. Interesting. Going into the Nightmare Unicorn here. This feels big yikes. We went incredibly minus to do this. Unicorn will attempt to defeat the Sunlight Wolf, unable to do so. The life points really doesn't matter here. This was a really bad hand for him, unfortunately. I'm not sure I agree with the Knight. I mean, I understand what he was going for, but that Unicorn spin was iffy. We're probably gonna chalk this one up to a loss if I had to guess. One back row. It could be a needle ceiling. Phoenix effect. We are going to go after that back row, and Zaga will scoop it up. Yeah, that was easily. Obviously, I'm not sure I agree with the line of play that we went for there, but didn't have a lot to work with. Alrighty, game number 2. Zaga will be going first this time.
Duel.
Zaga, you're not making this look very good, bro. Making it all the way to the grand finals just to brick. Trickstars are not bad. Chill. Going into the Balinks. Balinks gets searching. Adding a copy of Sanctuary to hand. Probably going to relink the Balinks here. Jaguar effect, send the Balinks back to the extra deck. Set 1, set 2, ties that bind. We proceed. We'll get in for 2,900, leaving Zaga at 1,100, drawing off of the top, and he finds A dark hole. Wipe the field. Well, it does not find it, but had it set. Normal summoning the core or special summoning Korobane via her own effect. We were bluffing back row. Book of Moon to put the Korobane face down. Licorice effect, returning Korobane back to hand. Getting in for 1,600. Make that another minus 100 Keck W. Activating foul effect? Question mark. We've actually potentially equalized the game state here. We can't attack. Can we get more The only way to get more bodies on the field is to go into another Balinx, bring back the Jaguar, but that's not that much of an improvement. Wasn't the last finals Trickstars versus Salamangreat? Yes. Yes, it was. Will Salad be able to get revenge? Setting another back row. Cannot afford to it. Well, we can attack, but we will take 1,600 damage. So we have to just big chill here. And I've been muted! Damn it. Korobane was summoned, eating a Book of Moon, bouncing back with the Licorice. We're going to go ahead and protect the foul here. Still chilling with the Korobane in hand. We're going to go ahead and send the Sanctuary to the graveyard to lock down the back row. Circle effect. Oh no. I do believe this is going to be game. Going into Duel Links once again. Returning the Gazelle, bring out the Jaguar. Sunlight Wolf. Into the Ningirsu. Ningirsu effect. We're going to spin our Ona back row. And just like that, lethal damage on board. Zaga almost able to come back, but not quite. Never saw Candina, struggled because of it. Still almost managed to win game number 2. But Akashi will cinch the deal, getting revenge for his lost brethren in yesterday's tournament. Yep, that was unfortunate, Zaga. Not a lot you could do. You tried. Night Raid LP, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, regardless of what happened, really cool to see some consistency. Excuse me. Some consistency from the decks. We will hide the cat jam. Do we have anybody online to follow, or rather raid? Looks like Whirl. We'll go give Whirl some love. All right, friends, that will be the end of today's event. Thank you so much for sticking around, stopping by. If you are interested in joining in any of these events going forward, join the Discord. Now you can go to bed, Fan Luna. We'll probably do a more ladder streaming tomorrow or day after. I'm not sure. I may need to rest, but I want to play some more Trickstar. Appreciate you guys. And we raid. We raid Whirl. Master Duel, I can't, but we're still heading over anyways.
GrandHarrier, what's up? Good day, good day. Who won, by the way? Yes, just now. I was not looking, so I don't know who won. Also, someone give a huge shout out to Grand would be awesome. There you go, perfect, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I could banish this. He has a normal summon. Potentially special summon Ecclesia. Akashi on Salad beat Zaga. I see. No repeat victory for Trickstar. Alright, I guess this happens. I could just Ash. I might just Ash this and then wait. Because if he has Moe, then I get hard punished if I don't. So I'll wait for that, Ash the Tenyi, and then go from there. Trickstar's current normal summon Candina. I saw the first game, I think. Red like roses, yes. But yes, welcome, it's me. I'm the window guy. And I decided to queue in with a pile deck. And then realized that my pile deck is missing a card that would really have made this turn 1 a lot better. As you can see, there are a few engines on screen. Alright, no Asuna. There's the emergence.